welcome to Healthy Cooking with Kids. I'm Sue Finley, personal chef and member of the Eat Well, Be Fit committee here in Needham. Today we're going to be talking about fast food. Not fast food as you normally think of it, but food that you can pull together quickly when you have lots of meetings or sporting events that you need to get to and people are eating at different times. And we're going to start with a white bean and avocado wrap. So I have some helpers with me here today. I've got John, James, Sophie, and Josh. I have a can of white beans that I have rinsed. So I'm going to put this over here. We're going to use an avocado. I just like to cut the avocado in half. And if it's ripe enough, it just pulls apart. And I just use a spoon to scoop it out with. And then I usually just pull out the pit in there. So it's a little bit here. And you can use a food processor to make this if you want to make it really smooth, or you can just use a fork. And I think we're going to give it a try with a fork. So I have a big fork here, and if somebody wants to give that a try, just start smushing it. We're trying to make a paste, almost like a hummus. And actually, if you wanted to even save even more time, you could use a prepared hummus in this. You could add the avocado to it. You could put the avocado in as slices. While they're working on mashing that, I'm just going to cut up a little bit of red onion here that we're going to put in there as well. Give it a little bit of pizzazz. It's not usually. This is just going to give it a little bit more flavor to that spread. I'm not going to use a whole lot of the red onion. And here, let me throw this in there while I'm just going to put it's about 2 tablespoons of red onion in there. We'll smash that up in there as well. So that came together real quickly. The next thing we're going to do is make some purple cabbage and carrot coleslaw. So if you would hand that over and someone can peel that for me. We're going to cut this. We are going to use the food processor for this part of the recipe. Again, you could chop this by hand as well. Just have to get these the right sort of the fit in the feed tube there. And I have, I guess I should have shown this first. What I have in the food processor is just a grater. All right. So if you want to push the pulse on that, and then just makes quick work of it. That's great. Do you want to cut the ends off of it? Thank you. This. All right. All right. The other part of the slaw is to put some cilantro in there. So I'm going to have you, if you want to pull some of those off, that's great. There you go. I'm just going to put a little bit of that in there. So if you want to chop some of that up, that'd be great. I'll take this carrot out. All right, so we're going to put that in there. We're going to make a really quick sort of dressing for the coleslaw. It's just going to be apple cider vinegar and olive oil, a little salt and pepper. And you could use lemon juice if you didn't want to use the cider vinegar. Or you could also use mayonnaise if you prefer a mayonnaise-based dressing. So we will use just about a tablespoon of olive oil and a little bit less of cider vinegar. And I'll whisk that up. I just like to make it mix so that you get it on there. It's well mixed. A little bit of salt. And you could pour that right on here, and we'll pass it down and people can mix it up. And we'll see if that's enough. And then all that's left for this is then to put the wraps together. So, all right. So then what you can each do is take some of the avocado and white bean and spread that over your thing. I've got, you can just take a dollop and then spread that with that if you want. Great. All right. And so then you can put some of that on top of that, and then we're going to roll it up like a wrap when we're finished. Go. So again, there's so many options with wraps as well. You can do all sorts of fillings. You know, one of the classic ones is a chicken Caesar wrap. You could do black beans and chicken with spinach. You could really, the endless varieties of what you can put in it. I also really like to include some vegetables in there, especially if you're eating on the go. As you're eating on the go, sometimes it's really easy to lose track of you know, what you've had already. So to get some veggies in there is a nice way to sort of make it a more complete meal. And again, you can use hummus if you've got that on hand. And wraps are a great way to have a portable meal for you. So thank you so much for watching, and you can check out our other shows on the cable that we're going to be airing once a month. And again, they're now connected with things that are at Sudbury Farms. Those recipes will be tagged. So thank you.